Hello again, Bud Brownsville for All Trap House. And this is going to eventually become All Trap House Academy, where we give you some financial literacy, all information. I want to talk to you today about blockchain. And you may have heard about it, but don't particularly know what the hell it is, and you should know. All right. So diving right in, blockchain, don't quote me on the history, the dates and everything, when it was created, when it was started, what have you. But what I do know that I can tell you, and I'm doing it in the layman's terms, it began as a digital timestamp. Blockchain began as a digital timestamp. So you would be able to tell when it was created, like the date, like everything matters. The time matters. When I speak to my followers about their paperwork and I tell them that time matters, you can't put the cart before the horse, because the cart is not pulling the horse is pulling the cart. So with digital timestamps, the date that this was created and the date that it broke are two different dates, and both dates matter. Okay, so let's go back in blockchain. I don't want to go all around. I want to try to explain this the best I can. So you have a phone, and this is going to be considered a block. This is a block in a chain, but it's not a chain yet. So you created this block, and it was created today, October 9th, 2021, at such and such time, at such and such hour, what have you. It is given a unique number. It's called a hash. That hash is unique to this phone. It can't be duplicated. It won't be duplicated. It has its own digital fingerprint. Okay? So now, if you take this block and you alter it, what you then do is you now change the hash. The hash is different now. It is no longer, like the fingerprint has changed as well. So it no longer is what it used to be. All right. So now let's say we have the original. We're going to put it back in its cover, and it's original. It's not in the cover now, but let's say it's in its cover, it's original. So this is a hash that you created. And now you want to add some information to it. So you're going to add to it. Now, once you, let me put it on this side, once you add to it, it's not a good, it's too clear. Once you add something to this stays the same, meaning this hash is going to stay the same, but it's going to create another block. All right. So these two blocks is going to be different. This is going to have its own fingerprint, and this is going to have its own fingerprint. All right. Now, what's going to happen is they must sync with one another. So this one has to contain all the information from this one and its own information. Now, let's say you want to add another block to the chain, or another piece of data to the chain. So now this one has to have what this one has and what this has. And I need to draw diagrams, because that's not going to help you. But what makes blockchain secure is that chain of ownership and the hash being a unique serial number, a unique fingerprint. So if this is changed in any way, shape or form, the hash changes. It's no longer that same one, that same hash. So that safety mechanism that is embedded in that system is the reason why cryptocurrencies were created or could be created, because it's the uniqueness of it. On that same note, let's talk about NFTs. If you are an artist and you have a digital copy of your song, of your rap, your lyrics, and you put it on the blockchain, you now have a digital timestamp that cannot be erased, and it can be altered. Now, if you alter it, I'm going to need to do diagrams because I see this is not going to work right for you guys. You need to actually see what I'm presenting, and this is not going to do it. But when you put your music on the blockchain, you now have a digital timestamp of when it was created, when it was uploaded, and who is the owner of that. Now, once you change ownership, the beauty of the blockchain is it's open. Anyone can view it. It's not secret and hidden. No, anyone can view it and see the authenticity of it and see exactly who owns it. So if you put your music on the blockchain, it has its own hash, own fingerprint, and it has its own unique digital timestamp of when it was created, who created it. And now you can actually put that up for sale, and you can sell your rights to it, and you can capitalize on your own intellectual property. So this is part one. I'm going to do part two, but I'm actually going to do diagrams to show you exactly how blockchain and NFTs work. Okay, so this is Bud Brownsville. This is All Trap House Academy, and I am going to do everything in my power and my abilities to make these everyday items that you don't hear every day, that you're not privy to, or it's just not in your, it's not presented to you. A lot of this information is not presented to you, but we're going to present it to you at All Trap House. We're going to let you in on the game. So now you know how to play it. All right. All Trap House. This is about blockchain and how they work. What are they? And what did they use for? All right. So we'll be back with part two, and we'll give you some diagrams and lay it out. We'll illustrate it for you. What is a blockchain? What happens if it changes? What will make it void? How do you improve upon it? How do you trade it? How do you monetize it? All of these things will be found in part two. And this is All Trap House Academy with Bud Brownsville. All right. See you in the next video.